Hey guys, it's Flames Trading here. We just finished week 3. I realize I'm a bit late. I've been really busy with finals. But if you are new here, this is week 3 of my small account challenge from $10,000 to 100,000, and I'll be doing this through saving as much money as possible and also making smart growth investing plays. And I'll just showcase my journey throughout. For this week, we'll be going through how the past week went, what stocks are up and down for my portfolio, what buys and sells I did last week, and I'll also showcase my new Google Sheets portfolio and watch list for next week. All right, let's crack open our portfolio. All right, guys, to start off, basically we got one of our first dividends from Suncor, which was 42 cents. Really good. I didn't showcase, but last week we also got one from Magna International. So this is our second one, really nice. So what we did this week was we made a little bit of a limit sell on GRN. I didn't sell all my position, but I did sell some of my position in my TFSA. The reason being, we had a major dip on March 25th, and I really need the money to buy. And this was one of my plays that I wasn't losing any money on because I only bought it at $1.90. So I only lost about 0.1 cent. So it's pretty good, and I got a really good purchasing from selling this play. So what I did after that was I bought a little bit of Hive. I got Hive at $3.47, and currently it's already at like $4.20. So it was a really good play. I got it at a really cheap price. That was one of the plays I made. I also bought, so this is my next play I'm going to be talking about. I'll make an in-depth video about this stock, but it's more like the VIX index, if you know about the volatility index, the fear index. So the reason I bought this is eventually there's going to be a market crash coming, and once that does, buying this at a cheap price is going to be really beneficial for me, and I see this going up to like times 4, at least to $100. So then I'm going to be stocking up more on this in the future. I'll just make a more in-depth video about this stock, but I started my position in HUV. All right, this is also another ETF I bought this week, ARK ETF, ARK Innovation ETF. So the reason I bought this is I got it at an insanely cheap price. It's trading at some of its lowest points. This is like last year prices, so I took this opportunity to buy ARK ETF at 109, one of the cheapest price, and currently I'm already up on this play. So the reason I really like ARK ETF is they go ahead and search companies that have huge growth potential, and ARK in the last couple of years had, even last year, had a 150% growth. We're trying to double our portfolio here, so this is one of the really good plays for the future. I sold Suncor here. The reason being, I see Suncor has already progressed a lot, and I could really use this money from Suncor into different opportunities, especially when we're seeing red days in the market and I don't really have too much cash to drop. So Suncor was one of my plays that I already made a lot of profit on. I believe I made like $3 per share, so I decided, and I already got their dividends, so might as well use this money in somewhere else. So in terms of that, that's what I did for that last week. Diving into my portfolio, guys, this is my Google Sheets. So I'm just going to go ahead and quickly explain it because this is the first time I've shown this. So I have all my ticker symbols over here, and then I have the companies associated with these ticker symbols right here, and then I have my actions for what I will be doing for this week and what I want to do with those stocks. Then I also have industries and my portfolio allocation, how many shares I have, the average cost that I bought these shares, what market price is, and how much they have totally costed me in my portfolio, and what the market value is, and the price changes, as well as the gain and losses that I've had with these stocks. So just to start off, a lot of these stocks I am planning to hold for a very long time, but the ones I'm looking to sell is Magna International, Lightspeed. So the reason I plan on selling these two stocks is with the high amount of fear in the market, these two stocks are already priced at a really premium price, high valuation. So if we do see a market crash, these stocks are going to get hit with some of the hardest because their PE ratios are really insane. So um, I've already thought about these plays, and I can use this money elsewhere into better growth plays. So that's why I will be looking to sell these plays, but I'm not going to sell them at cheap. I'm going to be trying to sell them at high levels at their highest points in the market. So the next stock is also AT. This is the same reason I'm trying to sell this. I'm trying to use the money from here into another stock. So I haven't really talked about this, but there's only 3 times you should sell a stock. So the first time is in a really big bull market when the stocks are really high price value and they're overvalued. That's when you sell them. And the second one is when you can use the money from selling your stock into a better investments. And the last one being when a stock loses, when a business loses their comparative advantage, that's when you would sell. So for these reasons, I would be selling Lightspeed, Magna, and AT because I want to use that money for better investments. So in Cineplex, I've talked about this. I'm planning on swinging it. Once this is a recovery stock, I don't plan on holding it for a long time, but I will be swinging it for recovery, and then I'm going to be selling it. Same with Suncor. As Suncor increases in price, I'm also going to be swinging and selling it. Ethereum is one of these plays where the longer I think about it, I bought it at a really high price. So I want to be careful as well because my entry point in Ethereum was not the best. So that's why I'm looking to try to swing trade this and then get a better entry into Ethereum in the long run. So let's go ahead and dive into how we have been doing in this past week. So the market was mostly red for this past week. So some of my stocks are at a loss. So my highest position in Ideanomics is down $400. This is costing me a lot. And we are up on a couple plays, EGLX, on Dividend. This is my Dividend stock. I haven't even received any dividends, but the stock is already up $82, so really nice there. Also up on Standard Lithium, H2O, or some of my higher positions. We are down on solar as well as Well Health and some more growth stocks here over here as well. But the thing is, we're not day trading here, so I'm alright with being down for the week because I will be holding it. I'm sure because the market is always increasing. Even if there's a market crash, the market always recovers. It might take us a long time, 2 years, 3 years, even a decade sometimes, but the market always recovers, so I'm not that worried. If you're selling your stock at a loss, then and panic selling, then that's a problem. If we just go here, just down a couple bit, but go all the way down here, we see that I had currently owned 3,466 shares, and that's total market value of 9,700, while the cost basis is 10,000. So I have a little bit more than 10,000 here because this value is in USD, and if you compare that to Canadian dollars, it will be a little bit more. But we're down currently to $353 for the week. All right, let's dive into the portfolio breakdown. So as you can see, guys, my Ideanomics position is my highest at 33.6. So I just want to talk a little bit about Ideanomics. Ideanomics is a EV play. This really nice EV play, and it's a really undervalued EV play. What's going to be happening this week for me is there's earnings coming out for Ideanomics. They have currently this company they call Wave, as well as their Magna and the EV section, which is supposed to provide a huge amount of revenue growth from the previous quarter. So the stock, even though it is down around $400, like I mentioned, I see it going up a lot. So that's when I'm going to be making play on this. This is my highest position, but I'm not that worried because I see this play going a lot higher in the future as a really undervalued company. That's why I own a lot of this. Enthusiast Gaming already up a lot on this play. Dividend 15 split corp. My dividend play, I did a video about this. It's currently giving me a dividend yield of 17%. So I'm getting a lot of money for the money I'm putting in. I don't really like putting all my money into dividend stocks because I'm looking for a lot more growth than 17%. I'm looking for at least times 2%, so we can go at a really fast pace. It is ambitious, but that's the play. So we can see Ethereum being my second biggest holding at 18%. And then we have a lot of ETFs as well as small positions. The other considerable positions are in Magna, Good Nature Products, Greenland Renewables, as well as Standard Lithium and H2O. So I've already talked about these plays. I'm really bullish on most of these. They have a lot of high potential and green energy sectors, all in really good industries that are going to be really profitable in the future. So all in all, that's my portfolio breakdown. I'll go ahead and showcase you guys what I'm going to be doing for the next week. Let's dive into the watch list. So to start off with our dividend picks, so I'm looking towards this aspect called FFN. It's a little bit less pricey than DFN, but it is more risky. So that's what I'm considering. Currently, I'm looking for $6, and it's trading at $7.11. So a little bit ambitious, but when I will be buying this dividend stock, I do want a good price on it, and that's what I'm looking for right now. Dividend, as I've talked about this more in detail in my previous videos, but I would definitely want to add a little bit more into this because it's been a really good play for me. It's also been profitable, and they provide a monthly dividend, so why not? And I currently am looking for $7. It's currently trading 7.90, so we're just gonna be a little bit patient on it. So it's pretty very safe. So anyway, on this, this is a new split corp I found, DGS. It's a little bit um, less pricey compared to the rest. But the thing is, it's very risky. And if the market has a correction or does really badly, they don't offer you dividend for that month. So you get what you pay for, but this is giving you a 21% dividend yield. A lot, it's like high risk, high reward. If I want to buy it, I would be looking for $4, and I would be buying a lot of it as well. Currently, I'm just looking for 100 shares in these dividend plays for this week. So moving on to my growth stocks. So I have Power Band Solutions. This is one of the growth stocks that I've been looking into. I see their financials, and I'm currently just looking for cheaper than like around 60 cents, and it's trading at 90 cents right now. So if I can get that price, I will be buying a good amount of 500. Southwestern, this is another really good company, green energy as well, that I'm looking towards, but it is a bit on the pricey side and has seen really big rallies as well in the last um, upcoming last month. But I just want to be careful. I don't want to buy it at a high price. If I get it around the lower than $4 mark, I will be definitely looking to add on to my position. So these next two stocks, CIH and Icon, so these are plays I've been looking into. I did an intrinsic value calculation on both plays, and they're currently really undervalued. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to add a little bit more onto these positions if I can get them at a cheap price. The issue with these are US stocks, so I don't want to add too much because of the conversion fees as well from trading from Canadian dollars to US. But I am definitely looking to add some onto these positions if I can get them at a cheap price. Currently, I'm looking from under $2. They have rounded these up, but I'm looking at $1.90 and $1.60 for these plays. In terms of my recovery watch list, so I'm looking towards Cineplex. I want to add around 30 shares at $11 price if I can get there. Currently, we are at $11.94, so soon we'll be able to reach that. I might be adding as well to Air Canada. If we can get to around that $20, $23 mark, I will be adding more. It's currently trading at 26, so we'll see if it reaches that. If it does, we'll be adding on to that. So this is a play I really haven't talked about. This is called Rolls-Royce. This is a European airplane industry, as well as they provide engines. So they took a major hit in the pandemic because of airplanes not being used as much. But the thing is, this player is very undervalued, and this company is already pretty established. So currently, they're only trading at $1.49. I see this going at least doubling. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm trying to see if I can get a play around $1.40. If I can, I will be adding a lot onto this position and making it one of my bigger positions in my portfolio. So here I also have these fair values compared to what I'm looking for and what they're currently trading at. So let's see. Hopefully, we're able to see some of these changes, and this is my portfolio for the upcoming week. Alright guys, thank you for making to the end of this video. This is week 3. I will be continuously showcasing my journey towards that 100,000 mark. So if you did enjoy this content, a like and subscribe is much appreciated. So what I just want to talk about a little bit is about investing. Investing is always worth it. Like if you want to have one day be able to retire as well as make money while you sleep, this is one of the best ways. And investing long term has always been a really good idea. If you had invested in the S&P 500 like 50 years ago, you'd be making a lot of money, and it's just worth it. Like whatever saving you have, you don't have to put too much. Put whatever you can, and just go ahead and continue. I will leave a link for Wealthsimple. It is a free commission platform. That is something you guys can use, and it's been wonderful so far for me, and it can save you a lot of money compared to the banks who charge $10 per trade. So go ahead and look into that, guys. Thank you for watching, and have a wonderful rest of your week.